It's election time in the UK. Time to make sure the country's on track and the politicians don't go off the rails.
Imperial Wharf.
I'm in London, crisscrossing the city as the big day approaches. My first stop is in the east, a place called Barking. The Labour Party is top dog here, getting 61% of votes in the last election, more than double the tally for the ruling Conservatives. People here are talking about crime and unemployment. They say they feel neglected.
So many people are so desperate for work here. It's really sad, yeah.
We've had a shooting here the other week. On the same day we had a stabbing. Do you know what I mean? We had open drug dealing of a day, and there's a lot of crime.
Next up, Richmond. The Liberal Democrats run these streets, winning 53% of the vote in 2019. This may be a leafy part of town, but it's hard to lay any roots. House prices are sky high, and for many, buying a home is out of the question.
To be able to buy in London is just becoming impossible. So I'm having to move away from my friends and family just in order to buy my first home.
Speaking of expenses, some are pointing to immigration, saying it's costing the country too much.
Everything is breaking down. We've got too many people, unfortunately. I mean, I don't know what you do with them, but...
I have places to be and people to meet. So it's back on the tube. My destination, West London. We're in Fulham, home to the famous Chelsea FC. How do people here want the government to tackle their problems?
You need to see progress. Don't just say you're going to do something, yeah, we're going to do it. We actually need to see these things happening.
But some voters say the major parties have no real strategy.
Both sound like they've got more or less the same policies and no real ideas.
Fulham is home turf for the Conservatives. The party won 50% of the vote in 2019. There's no shortage of cash here, but young people are feeling the squeeze.
I'm only able to live here because I'm with my parents. It's not, it's not a normal, healthy situation to be in.
It's been quite a journey. I've spoken to all sorts of different people. They want all sorts of different things. But they all think there's a divide between the people and the politicians.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
As they say on the tube, mind the gap. Good advice for travellers like me. Good advice also for those in power.